Today, we tackle number 18 on the top 99 list of all-time best classic comfort foods that'll warm your heart and your belly. And it's so easy. The kitchen is now open, so come on in. Let's cook up something good. My first step is to make my sauce, which is really like a nice chicken gravy that ties everything together. I add 2 10-ounce cans of cream of chicken soup, 1 14-ounce can of chicken broth, 1 cup of diced onions, and 1 teaspoon of accent, and whisk it all together until well blended. For my chicken, I start with about 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. I trim off any extra fat, rinse, and pat it dry, and then add it to my crock pot in a single layer. Then I pour my sauce over the chicken, add 2 tablespoons of butter, and then cover it with a lid. I'm setting this on high for 4 hours, or if you like, you can set it on low for 8. Okay, my chicken has cooked on high for 4 hours, so now it's time to break it up by pressing it against the sides of the crock with a large spoon. I don't want to mash it up too much because I want it to be like a nice chunky stew. Next, I quarter and dice 2 stalks of celery to about ½ inch pieces, and peel and slice 3 carrots, making sure to keep my slices less than ¼ inch thick so they'll cook thoroughly. I add my veggies to the pot, give everything a stir, add my lid, and set my crock on high for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now it's time to make our dumplings. I'm using Bisquick, but any baking mix will do. Now I'll put my dumplings together and add them to the pot while it's cooking. I mix together 3 cups of Bisquick, 1 cup of milk, and 1.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil until completely combined, and I have a thick ball of dough. I scoop up enough dough for about a 1.5 inch ball, roll it in regular flour, and drop it in on top of my chicken mixture. I repeat, dropping the dumplings next to each other until the stew is covered and I run out of dough. It's okay that there's space between the dumplings because they'll puff up as they cook. My last step is to use a spatula to give the dumplings a little dunk in the gravy before adding the lid to let my chicken and dumplings finish cooking. When the crock pot timer goes off, we are ready to eat. And here's our finished product. Simple, delicious, old-school, stick-to-your-ribs comfort food. And it's great reheated in the microwave for a quick lunch or dinner when you just don't have a lot of time. It's an easy way to stretch your food budget and another tasty example of great home cooking made easy.